Right now, somewhere in the world, someone is quietly apologizing for crying. We do it without thinking. The eyes get wet, and the first word out is sorry. As if the tears were a mistake, a glitch, proof that something in us is weak. But here is the strange part. Crying may be one of the most advanced things the human body knows how to do. So why do we cry at all, and why were we ever taught to be ashamed of it? You already know the feeling. The sting behind your eyes in the middle of an argument. The tears that show up when you are angry, not sad. The ones that fall at a song, a memory, a goodbye. And almost every time, a voice in your head says the same two words, toughen up. But your body never got that message. Because crying is not a flaw in the system. It is the system. Start with something almost nobody realizes. You do not have one kind of tears. You have three. The first are basal tears, the invisible layer that quietly keeps your eyes alive every second of the day. The second are reflex tears, the sudden flood when you slice an onion or dust blows into your eye. And then there is the strange one, emotional tears, the tears that come only from feeling. And here is what makes them remarkable. Emotional tears are chemically different from the other two. When researchers collected emotional tears and compared them to onion tears, the emotional ones carried more of the body's stress chemicals, which pointed to a striking idea. Crying from emotion may be a way of physically flushing stress out of the body. It is why, after a real cry, you often feel strangely lighter, wrung out but calmer than before. A good cry can help the body step down from high alert and drift back toward calm. It is not the breakdown. It is the body's built-in reset button. But the deepest part of crying is not what happens inside you. It is what happens between you and everyone else. One researcher spent his whole career on a single question. He even titled his book, Why Only Humans Weep. Because as far as we can tell, humans are the only ones who cry from emotion. Nothing else on earth does this. Watch a baby cry, and a parent moves before they have even decided to. The tears pull them in. Tears are a signal words cannot fake. They say, I am not a threat. I need you. I trust you enough to fall apart in front of you. There may even be a hidden trick in them. Emotional tears blur your vision slightly, which quietly signals you are in no state to fight. In studies, the very same face pulls more warmth and more help when the tears are left in than when they are erased. And when people cry together at a wedding, a funeral, a reunion, it binds them. Shared tears are a kind of glue. Crying is how a human says the thing that is far too big for language. This also explains the tears that confuse us the most. The ones that arrive when you are furious, or completely overwhelmed, or the moment you finally feel safe enough to let go. Those are not weakness. They are overflow, a sign the feeling has grown bigger than you can carry by yourself. Your body is not malfunctioning. It is reaching for connection at the exact moment you need it most. So how did something this deeply human turn into something we hide? Somewhere along the way we were sold a quiet story. That strength means feeling less. That the dry-eyed person is the strong one. Children are told to stop. Boys especially learn early to lock it away. Adults learn to swallow it, to cry in cars, in showers, in bathrooms, alone. But swallowing a feeling does not delete it. It just cuts the line to the people who could have helped you hold it. And here is the quiet irony. The part of crying that heals, connection, only works when someone is actually there. Research finds a cry tends to leave us feeling better when we are comforted, and worse when we are met with shame. So the next time your eyes begin to sting, and that old voice says don't, try hearing it a different way. You are not too sensitive. You are not weak. You are running one of the most sophisticated signals a human being has. Crying is not the moment you fall apart. It is the moment your body reaches for another person and says one thing: stay. That is not a flaw to fix. It may be the most human thing you will ever do. So let me ask you the question we are all a little afraid to answer. When was the last time you cried, and did someone get to be there for it?